I'm back with another triggering topic. Now, I struggled with whether or not to make this video for many reasons. Number one, I've already made 2 videos about this person. Number 2, this person is a Black woman, and I try my best to always respect Black women. And number 3, I don't want it to seem like I'm bullying this person, but I've had to come to grips with the fact that this person is purposely misrepresenting Black women while keeping herself in a protected high position while saying it's all Black women. It's the collective of Black women except for her. And that I've also had to realize that she is not a sister and she's not a friend to Black women. She doesn't view us as sisters, and I have to unfortunately look at her the same way. And what's also disturbing to me is the fact that this woman is a counselor and she has so much hatred and disdain for Black women, but yet has the ability to and is in contact with young Black girls. That is terrifying to me. She can actually shape the self-image of young Black girls. And if she were to put any of the ideas in their heads of what she puts out online about Black women, that could give them horribly low self-esteem and lead them to make bad choices. So here we are. But I will say this, y'all. This will probably be the last video that I make on this person, unless they respond or something like that. But this is probably it. So let's get into it. Jeanine, Just a Girl, exposed. Part 2. Now, when I was made aware of this video that I'm about to show you guys, that's when my thoughts about this woman being a grifter were solidified. And I'll show you that as we get further on into this video. But please watch this.
I to an iPhone. Girl, I have an Xbox all in my ass trying to get it through there.
This is why I don't buy the "we're tired of the Pookies and Ray Rays" conversation, because no, y'all not. A lot of women love the men that are in prison. A lot of women love the street guys. Y'all love it. So when y'all get into this conversation saying we tired of it, no, y'all not. You're not tired of it. There's women who come out and say we only want those type of men. I love that type of man. Even the quote unquote classiest, well-educated, well-put-together women love the Pookies and the Ray Rays.
Now, when I watched that video, I was very irritated because she stitched the video of, respectfully, a bird brain, saying that she can't work in a prison because she would be trying to talk to the inmates. And honestly, what is the percentage of Black women that you think would be interested in talking to men that are in prison for rape, assault, SA, and a whole host of other serious and horrific offenses? And I'm not saying that there aren't some Black women that would do this, but no higher than in any other race, because let's not act like we don't remember Love After Lockup, or how many non-Black women have been out here historically in large numbers sending pen pal letters to serial unalivers like Ted Bundy and all of that. Or how about that one YT lady, corrections officer, that broke out an inmate that she was having an affair with, and that has happened millions and millions of times. So this whole thing of attributing the worst of the worst of the worst characteristics to only Black women, as if we are just the scum of the earth, is not helping anyone. And then if you notice that she made sure to mention, okay, the classy and educated Black women as well. Think about why she said that. Because she knows that there are Black women that are educated and have class and respect. But she wanted to degrade them too. She wanted to make sure that she put them in the dirt as well. Now, here's where we get into the exposing. Because I was just sitting there thinking like, wow, and there are a lot of videos, okay, that she has said things that are ridiculously disrespectful. And if you don't believe me, I didn't even feel like including a whole host of more videos of hers. You can just go to her TikTok to see that. But I was just sitting there like, wow, she has a lot to say about the choices that Black women make or they have in men. Her husband must not be a Pookie, because she talks about how she has a man and she has a husband and she's been picked and she holds that over Black women's heads. So I'm like, this man has got to treat her like a queen, right? Well, I surely hope so. And you know what? She always has so much to say about single mothers and what women do with their bodies. And I'm like, I am certainly, at least I hope, that she's out here living in the way that she preaches. Because she would be a hypocrite if she was out here shaming Black women for something that she has done herself. So before we get into the smoke, let me say this quick disclaimer. This video is made up of my opinions and my opinions only. Everything is all alleged and nothing is factual. Anything that I show in this video was already online, posted publicly. So I'm not exposing anything that is private. Everything was already online posted. Once again, it was posted publicly for public consumption. Anyone can go view it just like I did. And also, once again, you can come to your own conclusions just like I did. I don't know any of these people personally. Now let's begin. Now, first, I found this woman's profile on Facebook that she has set to professional mode. So this is her business Facebook. And I noticed that she has a video posted where she talks about the top 3 reasons why Black women have the lowest marriage rates. And this is what she says.
So the ruling is in. Here's the 3 top reasons why Black women have the lowest marital rates. We are uncooperative, we do not listen, and we have the nastiest attitudes.
And I really hope that you know that she does not include herself in any of the things that she is saying. She means all Black women except for her. But anywho, I look at the comments underneath that video and what do I see? A comment from a man named Wallace stating that no one loves monkeys, etc., etc. You can read the rest. It's disgusting. And this comment really is a huge indicator on what her content encourages. But Jeanine oftentimes tries to play stupid about what her content, what it is doing to Black women. It encourages abuse against Black women. It's just that simple. It dehumanizes us all. And that is the reason why this man would feel comfortable enough to state that underneath her video. And also, he went unchecked. She never responded to him. She never corrected him about the things that he said. She just left it there. And that's absolutely disgusting. But I will say that this type of content to where you always try to degrade Black women and make them seem as if they're the worst of the worst, this is what comes from that. Everybody hating us. Everybody looking at us like we're animals. But let's keep going. So I find her husband's Facebook page. This is her husband, by the way. And I know that his Facebook is active because his most recent posting is August 2nd. Now, the first thing that piqued my interest when I was looking on his page was his post where he says that they've been together for 15 years. He has a nice post right there. Y'all see it. I'm like, oh, okay. He's uplifting his beautiful Black queen. So nice. But then I see another post where he mentions that they've been married for 6 years. Then I noticed that this picture of the both of them and their children, and I did block out the children's faces for privacy and respect, but I'll just let you guys know the son looks much older than 6. So I'm wondering, is that a child that may have possibly been conceived out of wedlock? Because I know that that better not be the case, since she is on these internet streets bashing Black women that do that all the time. But hey, we don't know for sure, right? So as I keep on looking, I see her husband, who she says that he's not a pookie, right? And she's constantly bragging on him and holding him over Black women's heads. Now, he posted on January 10th, 2020, which is clearly in the time parameters of them being married, not together, but married. He says, how do a woman, and I'm sure he meant no, but he doesn't seem that educated by his post, okay? And I'm not even going to show you the ones that don't apply to this video, but he's not educated, respectfully. But he's meaning, how do a woman know if her ex is bomb? Help me out. And in the comments, a woman tagged him and laughed, and he says, nah, I'm trying to see something real quick. What are you trying to see? Now, to me, I think that everybody that has a Facebook knows what dog whistles are, especially on Facebook. You ask a question like that for bait to see what women will come to your post. But it doesn't really seem like good behavior for a married man to be engaging in, now does it? Is somebody's husband supposed to be asking about other women's ex on Facebook? And you know what? I'm shocked because this shouldn't be happening to a woman that is so submissive and sweet like Jeanine. But you know what? Let's continue. Now, I see another post with bad grammar still from her husband from June 9th, 2019, also in the parameters of them being married. He says, men need help too. Just a thought. Good morning. Now, I'm absolutely flabbergasted because doesn't Jeanine talk about how she can coach you for $75 on how to be the best version of yourself? And how is she going to help anybody when her husband is out here asking for help on Facebook? That's wild to me. Then I see another post from May 4th, 2019, also in the parameters of them being married, where he says a back rub and a twirly a day keep the evil thoughts away. Hashtag protect his thoughts. Another actual innuendo on Facebook. And what evil thoughts? And why aren't you talking about those thoughts with your wife and not online? Seems like there's some toxicity there, don't you think? Then I see a post from January 19th, 2019, which is still in the parameters of them being married, where he says, can't remember the last time I woke up feeling good. Why not? Isn't Jeanine doing her wifely duties and being so submissive and sweet like she tells her followers that she's doing often? I'm speechless. Why aren't you happy? When you have the pick-me princess on your team, it's almost as if being a pick-me is not a recipe for success in a relationship. Now here's a video of her husband partaking in the devil's lettuce on Facebook.
Food, everything, waters, everything.
What's up with
DJs,
Jersey, though?
Nigga, don't
Jersey,
disrespect our
everything.
cookout.
No, I'm just saying, no, it's in abundance. Because they
What you
know
mean it's
people
in
gonna
abundance,
bring other
nigga?
people, like, no.
Now, in my opinion, and this is just my opinion, that whole interchange was looking very Pookie-ish, might I add. So it seems like a lot of what Jeanine is doing is projection. She may be the true Pookie lover here. Now, I see this video from October 5th, 2016, which is not in the parameters of them being married. However, it is in the parameters of how long they've been together, according to her husband's posts. Check this out.
Knock this off, finish this off, and we gonna go ahead and hit the strip. You know what I mean? You hear that shit? You know who it is, you know what I'm saying? We out here gonna start this night off right tonight, you feel me?
Tricking, why not? Tricking, why not? I trick cuz.
Tricking, why not?
Why not do it? You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna take your bitch, take her out to eat. I'm gonna take her back to the spot and I'm gonna bust her. So you should do me a favor, nigga. You should call and say thank you, EJ. I'm doing you a favor. I'm giving your bitch back. I don't even want the bitch. I'm giving your bitch back after I do what I do.
You know what I mean?
Tricking, why not? You know what I'm
Tricking,
saying?
why not? Volume
Steve,
1.
tricking, why not?
Steve, tricking, why not?
Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do.
This nigga stupid as shit. You gotta do what you gotta do. He tricking why?
Watching all of this lets me know why she really made this video.
Like, Tia Mowry, leaving your husband was the dumbest thing you could have ever done. A lot of women are way too comfortable with breaking up their families all because they're not happy. So what did that even mean? What does you're not happy really mean?
It's clear from that video that she's not happy and she doesn't want you to be either. She feels unworthy and she seeks to make the women that look like her feel just as low as she does, which is exactly the reason why she makes such low vibrational content that is meant to degrade a group that she is a part of. And no matter how hard she wants to separate herself from Black women, she is one. But she does want to be the unicorn, the top dog. And all of this hate that she directs towards Black women, what she does is encourage other people to spew that same hatred against Black women. And I don't understand how she is not aware that that hatred will inevitably come right back her way. Now, in my opinion, she's married to an uneducated Pookie that can't even use proper grammar or type cohesive sentences or speak correctly. He looks like he bites on bricks, respectfully. He looks like he's the melanated cousin from those people on Wrong Turn. I don't know if y'all have ever seen that horror movie Wrong Turn. Let me not go too far. Not to mention his actually inappropriate post on Facebook while being a married man. And it seems like she has more than likely had a child out of wedlock. And I wouldn't judge a woman for that. I wouldn't. But I would judge a woman who has built her platform on shaming and looking down on women that have done the same thing. And my purpose in this video is not to bully Jeanine. It really isn't. It's just to show people, and it's just to tell you that when someone builds a platform off of degrading people that look like them, there is something wrong with their household. It is something wrong with them internally, because why would they feel drawn to make content like that? And to say that you're a counselor and you're trying to help Black women and Black girls when you knowingly set them up to be degraded every single day online, it's absolutely psychotic. It's absolutely diabolical. To pretend that you have a message when the only thing that you encourage is for Black women to be doormats and pick-me's like you, and still, while being a pick-me, still have your man out here low-key, lightweight, begging for strange cat on the internet is nasty work. Anytime a woman is encouraging hate, I'm telling you, I don't care how motivational she packages that hatred, there is something wrong with that person. Now, don't get me wrong. There's nothing wrong with constructive criticism. There's nothing wrong with it. But titling videos called Black women are bullies, Black women choose the worst men, etc., that's not helping anybody. That's not encouraging anyone to do better. When you're a pick-me, and you know what? I really don't even like to use that word anymore because it's overused, and now people just use it to label anybody. But really, Jeanine, though, she is a pick-me in the true sense of the word, the way the word was intended to be used. And I just wanted to show y'all these things because you guys really need to know that being a pick-me is never good. And it will never get you anything worthwhile except looking exhausted with deep bags and having depressed and dead eyes like she has every time she presses record on that camera of hers. Keep your head held high, ladies. Keep your head held high. And before anyone says, oh, I'm trying to have Black women live in a state of delusion and make Black women feel like they're perfect, I'm not. We are not perfect, but neither is anyone else. And that's my whole problem with this type of rage bait pick me content, because the world is centered as perfect, while Black women, though, are regarded as the worst scum to ever exist. And we're out here doing things and behaving in ways that no one else would ever think of doing. And that is a lie. Okay? Black women are powerful and loving and intelligent and resilient and smart. And I will always center the majority of my content on what we are doing right, or at the very least, how to avoid what's wrong for us so that we can continue on living and thriving. So, hopefully you guys understand my message, but I did want to say this. This is the last time that I will be talking about this woman. She is very, very, very annoying to me. And I understand that y'all wanted me to speak on her again, but I feel like she's beyond saving. I cannot talk about her no more. I just can't do it. So please don't tag me in her videos. Please do not email them to me or mention her to me again, because after this, it would just be overkill, like for real. And I just can't do it anymore, because I think then that will cross the fine line to something else other than education. And that's not my character. So I'm done with it. But I digress, y'all. If you watch this whole video, please do me a favor and drop a 00 in the comments. And you already know why, because her content brings no value. 00, nothing. Okay? And if you can't donate to my Cash App above to help support the channel, that's no problem at all. Just do your girl a free favor. Follow me on TikTok. I live stream there exclusively. So if you want to get to know me in real time, that's the place to do it. However, when I do hit 10K here on YouTube, I will be live streaming on YouTube as well. So that's just something to look forward to, I guess, if you care. And also, if you could go ahead and follow me on YouTube, because, baby, It says a lot of y'all are watching these videos, but y'all are not subscribed. So if you made it to the end of the video right now, then I already know that you family. So go ahead and make it official and hit that subscribe button and also hit the notification bell so that you don't miss any of my new uploads. And once again, ladies, I love to hear from y'all. So please drop your thoughts, comments, and feelings down below.